Behold, our final two brain cells. Hello, everybody. Thank you so very much for joining us. It is outstanding to have you. My name is Chris, otherwise known as Wolfie, and we are live once again with massively overpowered OPTV. And it is Eorzea Sunday, which as usual means Final Fantasy XIV and my magnificent husband Welsh Fox. Hello. She?
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. I got a word that's in my mouth.
Oh, you got a word that's in your mouth. Oh. Oh, where did you get those words, I wonder?
From my pocket. You can't go on an adventure without a pocket full of Werthers. That is.
Put it on a t-shirt. There we go. There's our next big juicy merch idea for MLP when we open our Etsy store, obviously.
I will just slap a PNG what you call it, JPEG raccoon.
Sure. What?
It's one of those things I've been seeing a lot of where they take a picture of a raccoon and put on Microsoft Word art quotations and motivational
Oh,
stuff.
right, yeah, like have like a bunch of clip art, like crazy, like 20 different fonts. Yeah, got it. I like it. Okay, yes, I understand. Like a completely unrelated picture to anything about orders or adventures.
Well, there was one about with a sad raccoon with a Santa hat on, and it says, "'Tis the season of giving, and I have given up." And it's like, oh,
wow,
poor raccoon. I want to hug that raccoon.
I don't know that you do. Like, I mean, they seem like pretty filthy animals. Same thing with possums. Everybody is like, possums are cute. Like, no, they're terrifying. Have you seen them teeths? Like, you know.
Then you gotta act like Linda Belcher. Oh, look at the little possum. Oh, look at the little raccoon. It's the king raccoon. I love it. Ha!
The king raccoon. What? All right. Well, anyway. So, yes, as the... Moving right along, as the post for today's stream noted, this is basically my clearing out of the Binding Coils of Bahamut raids from my legend. Last week we began this journey, and ultimately it's nothing more than just an excuse to see what the story was. I was locked within the raids for myself. So, as before, we are doing these unsynced. This is not really meant to be a challenge run or a way to experience them as they first were. I'm just here for the narrative and cleaning up or tying up a loose end that has been dangling for about 10 years between me and this game. At last we left off, we had just started the turn or the turn 2 first step, I believe. So actually, let me go ahead and bring up the UI element here. There we go. Yeah. So we had just done second coil turn 1. I believe that's what we finished, wasn't it? Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So we did that. And now it is time for turn 2 and onward. Like I said, this is all unsynced, or it will be once I actually hit the correct button. There we go. And yeah, I believe I've got like 3 more of this second coil, and then like 4 steps. I think there are 4 steps in the third coil. I'm not sure.
Not me looking over my notes. Yeah, 4. They're always going to be 4, except for the first one. The binding coil was 5.
Yeah, the first. Yeah, for some reason, like they decided to, like, I guess, like in the middle of designing these fights, they were like, you know what? Let's just do 4 of the A raids every patch or every expansion cycle.
Yeah.
So, you know, oh right, there you're the party leader. Whoops, my bad.
Oh, my apologies. Let me bequeath to you the promotion of party leader.
Party leader?
Here's some
Yay,
word.
I'm wearing the Burger King crown. Woo! Yay!
I miss those actually. I
Really?
do miss the Burger King crowns. Yeah.
I'm not so sure. I mean, I can appreciate that, I suppose. I don't know why I'm putting on tank stance. This is just totally needless, but it's fine.
I also got a new staff.
You did? Oh, that's right. Nice. All right, let's open the door and then watch a cutscene of us opening the door. All right, that's fine.
Ooh.
I dig this music though. Oh, hi there. An armor? No, it couldn't be. Beyond guard dancing, though it defies all reason that he should live, I know of only one who would wear such armor. You whom the Empire raised as high as the Black Wolf himself, the legatus of the 7th Legion. Speak of the madman who brought the Meteor Project to fruition. We face the White Raven Nail Van Darnus, harbinger of the 7th Umbrellera. Nail Van Darnus? Ah, that was the name of the fool who perished upon the eve of the promised Age of Glory. Should not be uttered within these hallowed halls. Oh, he fancy dope.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, he got shiny eyes too. Out of love for his loyal servant, the one true deity named me Hail Van Don.
Larry.
One true deity. Larry. Bahamut. He speaks of Bahamut. Oh, Lord, la blah la la blah 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 blah. I can't read for crap today. I'm sorry, everybody. Let's try that again. Oh, Lord Bahamut, thy name is as sweet water to parched lips. Ah, my heart swells at thy sacred touch. Oh, my. This is 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I mean, we can't really go blue right now. It's too early for this stuff.
Yeah. As I open a Werther's.
This blessed sanctum is the domain of my God and his beloved children. Seek to defile its glory, and you will answer to me. What? It'd be funny if there was just a floor beneath him. It was like, boom.
Naked Gunny.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, there was a floor underneath.
There was, yeah. That's funny. You didn't make a clank then. How is this possible? From what Alphino has told me, Nail was slain on the eve of the calamity. Whatever the truth of the matter, we must be on our guard. There can be no reasoning with the worshippers of a primal. I like how your character just walks like, I'm here too.
Sorry, I was just finishing off a Werther's. Sorry, guys. What was happening? What's going on? Who's that fell? Who's out on the floor?
What was that? Who went clank just then?
To adventure.
Oh, okay.
Another cutscene.
Another
Yay!
cutscene. Yeah. A very fancy floor. Hello, Toaster. Good to see you,
Hiya,
friend.
Toaster.
Hello. Welcome. Well, we're on this pedestal now.
But where's the body? Seems like they didn't nail it. I'll just walk off the edge now.
How dare you? I disagree. Oh, they're behind you. Whoops.
They were behind me.
They were. Poke. So yes, again, we are doing this on sync, which is why everything's falling over dead super fast.
Because if you were to do this 6, then it would be a long time before we get a full party to do this with.
Yeah, definitely. So this is just for a few reasons: expediency, experiencing the story over the actual regular like fights themselves, and yes, the queues would be monstrously long.
Oh yeah.
Alright, onto the bioweapon storage, which is always a delicious and fun thing to hear about. Hello, Jack. Hey, hi. Welcome. Hi there.
Hi, Jack.
Wow. All right, that's a very fancy snake.
Hello.
Hello. What are these classes? I haven't touched the game in a few years. I am playing a paladin, and my husband. Well,
I'm playing a white
He's
mage.
a white mage. Yeah. And there we go. Yay. Canonically speaking, this makes sense because, you know, in game we're level 90, and in lore we've beaten literal despair. So, like, you know, whatever this is happening down here can't possibly touch us. Right.
They died.
They did. They fell over. Okay, off we go.
Did you want your treasures?
Nah, I'm good. Just didn't remember the icons. Yep, that's yeah, we haven't actually like done anything particularly remarkable in terms of class selection. I'm playing a paladin by mere virtue of the fact that paladin was the very, very first class I was running when I first started playing 14. 14 Realm Reborn, I should say. My very first class that I played when I was playing in 1.0 was a Lancer. Didn't stick, so. But I started with a Lancer, yeah.
I know I played a little bit as a bard when the beta came out for Realm Reborn for the PlayStation, but since this one I've been mainly a black mage, then a red mage, went back to a black mage, and now I main as a white mage.
Yeah, it's a fascinating progression. Like 14 Paladin felt very classic sword and board, yeah, for sure. It's it does still definitely feels that way, but also like it just is just very sturdy and a lot of self-sustained too.
Yeah.
I'm reminded of the passages beneath Castromositans. We must have traveled quite some distance below the surface. More of the same tunnels. 12 be good, surely they cannot continue all the way down from the upper floors. It is difficult to see inside, but I have a terrible feeling these corridors house more of the dreadful guardians you have already faced. It is said that the Elegans excelled in the creation of chimerical beasts, and that the Red Moon teemed with 1,000 fantastical monstrosities, all to prevent the enemies of the ancient empire from releasing the Elder Primal. I wonder, the creatures that prowl these halls, could they be the beloved children of which Nail spoke? Well, this is yet another mystery to ponder upon our return. Shall we continue onwards? I just, like, imagine your character in the That's waiting.
Hi.
Yeah, no, it's I was about to say I envision your character just a little bit off screen munching on like a piece of like fried chicken or something. But
there we go. You said the magic word. You said fried chicken.
I did. Ow. A magic phrase is less classic sword and board, but still very satisfying. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely I don't know, just the whole. It's less sword and board and more like magical knight now. You know what I mean? Like,
oh yeah. I can't remember.
remember what? Whee! Oh, okay.
Where to go?
Well.
Huh.
Huh.
Try.
Can we jump? Can these be boingy? Okay. All right. Oh, it's another one of the. It's another sort of a maze thing, I guess. guess.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Oh, hi there. Did you open a door, or did that door open itself?
I opened it.
Oh, okay. Boing.
I just went, hello, housekeeping.
Housekeeping.
Ah, there we are. Found the boss.
Oh, sweet. Well, that was... Alright. That wasn't quite as complex as I had first supposed. Alright, sweet. Oh, hi there. It's Captain Tickles. I thought that said realistic missile for a moment. I'm like, oh wow, whoa, hey.
Whoa!
Oh, hey, sweet, an insta-kill, awesome.
Yay!
Yay! We actually have to pay attention to mechanics. Right.
Let's try that again.
Let's try that again, shall we? Yes.
One for the counter.
Alright then. Off we go again. Huh.
Okay.
Alright. Something about that ballistic missile is... But I wasn't able to move when it was going off.
Yeah, same.
Huh. Alright. Alright, let's pay attention here. Let's try to be a little more careful. Final Fantasy 14, more like Final Fantasy... Nah, I'm kidding. Not gonna do the joke again. That's very kind of you, Deviant Fish. Especially since it wasn't funny the first time. Ah!
Limit braked. You got limit braked.
I'm confused. Why is that?
Yeah.
I'm very confused.
That is a bleh.
Are we meant to move out of the way of the target before it goes off, I wonder?
That's the thing, even when the target goes off, or even before then. Oh.
What?
Reading what Britannia said. Ballistic missile binds two players in place and summons a large or small circle around each. After a delay, 2 people must be in the small circles and 3 people must be in the large circles. Otherwise, everybody in the circles will die.
Oh. So we're supposed to hug each other, I guess?
I think so?
Okay, here we go.
Perhaps not.
No, we weren't immediately on top of one another.
Do we have to smoosh with each other?
I don't think it's possible to, since you need other characters to do the mechanic with the small circles. Oh. Oh, is that the... That's very possible.
We'll give
Well,
it
I
one
also...
more whack.
Well, one more swing, but also I did remember reading that you don't need to do coils 3, 2, and 3 in order to, like, continue on with the story. You'll be missing some context, but... Okay. Get right on top of each other here. Yeah, no, I don't think we can do this together here. I think you're right. Alright. Okay, well. Alright, well, that's just as well then. No big deal. Alright, let's just say that that was completed.
Look, I found
let's
new
design
brothers.
Hey, hey, Square Enix, here's an idea. Don't design fights for 8 people when your content dies on the vine after 10 years. Think!
Ah, this one.
Devs, man. Yeah, no, right? Then again, I don't know that they really considered that this was going to be a thing, like, honestly. It's fine. Frustrating, stupendously annoying, and an illustration of CPU 3's occasional ability to design things really, really badly. But it's fine. We'll move on.
So we got on the elevator and we're coming down the popty ping.
Ping?
Down the microwave, whatever
Sure.
we are.
Is this what the inside of a microwave looks like? Goodness, I feel really bad for my frozen burritos.
I mean, yeah, look, there's the battery.
Final resting place of Nail Van Darnus. Oh, hello. My man's got that fanny packs walk, and I do not like it. We're gonna have to kill Fandaniel for like the umpteenth time, aren't we? Is that what's gonna happen? This is a grave for the undeserving. And for the crime of trespassing upon my god's sanctuary, this place shall serve as your grave too. The only thing that's gonna kill us is if your fight is designed to assume 8 people only.
No.
Read a book! Grr. In the hour of his failure, Nail Van Darnus felt the currents of ether begin to bear away his essence. But before oblivion could claim the last of him, a divine will reached out, and I was born. Then did the words of my God resound in mine ears. It said, bring unto mine enemies crushing defeat, that they might know despair without end, and claim thee thus the victory which thou wert once denied. Nail, why are you so hot?
No, it's more like, Nail, why are you
You're so hot.
Imagine being dressed that cool, but you then squeak when you walk because of the material. Great. Now I'm gonna like hear like the SpongeBob or the squeaky feet walking. Oh my goodness.
It's that really tight leather that just rubs the thighs.
Like,
No.
oh no.
You just start a little fire. Speaking
Whoa.
of starting fires.
Yeah. Oh. And she has a magical girl dragon transformation. Damn, I want to be her. It would seem that little remained of Nail's essence when Bahamut plucked him from the brink of oblivion. The result was a strange simulacrum. Nevertheless, her aura speaks great power, channels the rage of the Elder Primal himself. And she looks dope doing it, sorry. Lord Bahamut, thy wish is my command. None shall escape thine unquenchable fury. Come, ye dull, unthinking beasts, bare your teeth. They will avail you not. And the like you're in the back with a chew toy, like your character's like. Yeah, get out of here, Alizé.
Go on. Bugger off.
Go on. Go on, go on.
Take a Werther's for your troubles. Go on.
Get a popcorn or something.
Actually, no. What am I saying? No, don't take my Werther's. No, they're mine.
Yeah, this music though, this is great.
It's an interesting fight. This was one of those ones in which kind of irked me, but we can burn him down quick and easy.
Oh, rocks. Rocks! Oh, I like that we both had our own little golems to kill. That's nice.
Yeah. I
Little
think for
treat.
this one, we've got to keep it separate.
Okay. I assume so, because you're gonna put down a rock, and I assume I'm exploding. Yeah, which means. Ow. Oh, I was about to dash at them, but you got him. Never mind. Thank you.
You're welcome.
10 seconds
10
to make
seconds.
a flare. Alright. So are we meant to hide behind a rock?
Good question, I think.
No, I guess it was just a survival thing. Okay. And we're done here.
I died.
Oh, you did? Oh no, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Ooh, oh, she landed right on her head. Oof. Damn. Straight up bonk.
Aww.
Yay! We did it!
Second coil of Bahamut complete.
Huzzah!
Huzzah!
Now, help Mummy up. Mummy? Mummy?
Yay.
Would you like a prize?
Let's see if there are any good prizes. But I'm gonna have Bogey Kiss first. There we go. No, there are not. So I'm just gonna walk away. Bye.
More for me?
Yes, I will feed the loot goblin. While Alizé and I are having this conversation, you're just like rumbling around inside of the treasure chest, like.
My legs dangling out.
Yeah. Ow, that really hurt.
I can really go for some ice cream.
Poor creature, that you had never been born. You had surrendered your physical form and collapsed into ether, but Bahamut denied you death and imprisoned what little was left of you in an ethereal shell resembling what, I wonder? Images from your memory, perhaps? But that shell is now broken, and your primal deity seems disinclined to sustain your existence. My primal deity? I kneel to no icon. What need have I to beg the favor of such filth? I am Neil Van Darnus, the goddess of the 7th Legion. No. Moment. My thoughts are clouded. This body is not mine own. Could it be that you spoke the truth? Was I ensorcelled by the Lesser Moon's ancient prisoner? That will not happen again. Because if Bahamut no longer controls you, but that's impossible. It's a primal ensnares a mind that cannot be freed. Unless, of course, you make a really fat floating piggy. Anyway, unless Bahamut simply relinquishes claim, what need has he of a broken spirit bound for the ethereal realm? I should fall prey to the very influence I sought to purge from the land. The irony is galling. Do not assume that all of my actions were chosen for me. It was my will that the Meteor Project be resurrected, mine and none other. Yet it seems that my grand designs were destined to fail. Even their ungentle release of death was denied me. Yeah, please, you must tell us more of the calamity. You must know the truth of what has befallen the world. What has become of my grandfather, Archon Louis Sois. You were Louis Sois' grandchild? Ah, the fates are generous with their cruelty. Continue on if you would have your answers. They await you at the terminus of your path. But know that this path leads only to despair. The light of truth was ever harsh and unforgiving. Why do you say this? Grandfather will be freed once we put a stop to Bahamut's restoration, will he not? What are you not telling us? Steel yourself, child. Only unbending resolve and merciless strength can conquer what lies ahead. The weak can do naught but weep under the pall of their own misery, as did the frail child I once was. Ow! Oh, that looks familiar.
Ah.
Silence, chattering raven. Your wretched wings are broken, and you shall soar no more. Crimson moon, your brilliance sears mine eyes.
No, it's pronounced dancing moon. Dancing moon.
Dancing. Anyway, return to Sparkles. I recognize that voice dancing, but never would he say such words. Come, let us finish what we came to do. All will be put right when the final hulk lies dormant. Grandfather will be himself again, I'm sure of it. Are you really, though? Like John Cena gif? Are you sure about that?
That. It's Marsha from the Brady Bunch. Sure, Jan.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that little fried chicken.
It regenerates more swiftly than I had anticipated. Let's hope this disabling this coil will serve to slow the process. This place seems different. The controls appear to mimic the mechanism we found in the Ocean Hulk. Shouldn't pose a problem. I'ma touch it.
Beep.
Dancing, forgive me. The moment I beheld Nail's transformation, hope wilted in my heart. I believe you could stand against the manifestation of Bahamut's power. For all your fabled strength and skill, I felt certain that I was going to lose you, just as I lost my grandfather. Even he, a man for whom naught seemed impossible, was humbled before Bahamut's might. And yet, look how far we've come. Come farther, you stop talking now. Just kidding. It's incredible the feats of which we are capable, our boundless potential. It was this capacity for greatness, I believe, that grandfather so dearly wished to protect. With all that has occurred, I have come to understand that much at least. Yes. Anyway, push the button, Kronk.
Boop. Cook that chimkin. Cook that chimkin.
Cook it! Tis done. Shall we make our way back to the surface and gather our thoughts? I've seen much that will benefit from Royange's learned his perspective.
Surprise, surprise.
My character's just standing there like, huh, neat. Anyway, how dare you?
No hurting people.
Grandfather, it is you. Then why? Abandon this quest, Alize. I will not countenance further sabotage of the coils. Sabotage? But we must disable the coils if we are to prevent Bahamut's revival. Your defiance seals your fate. Hit me, baby, one more time.
Hello?
No. No, you are not who I thought you were. My grandfather would never. Foolish girl. How could the White Raven allow herself to be bested by such sniveling opponents? Listen well. We all exist at the pleasure of our divine will. And the word of Lord Bahamut is absolute. Our wall can only nod, pose threatening, or slash aback. Yes, indeed. Scurry back into your holes, vermin. You've been granted this one reprieve, but should you be so foolish as to crawl into my lord's domain again, I will crush the life from you myself.
Okay, bye.
Strong words from someone wearing a billiard, unironically. The light in grandfather's eyes. He suffered the same fate as Nail. He's drank too much cherry Kool-Aid. Grandsire is no more. That was not but a phantom that profanes his noble memory. This mockery must be expunged. I will not rest until I free grandfather's soul from Bahamut's tyranny. Screw you, dragon! Do you hear me, Bahamut? Your time is at an end. Eorzea and my family will be avenged. Wee. Okay, so, oh, right. Do I... Wait, where do I go?
Bray return to the Wakened Sands, I think? I don't know.
I don't know either.
Oh, wait. I think the exit was just behind you.
Was it? I didn't see any indicator that it... And now I'm... Oh, there it is. Over here. Thank you. It is behind me, just not above behind me. It's over here. Not here.
Behind me.
Behind me. Behind my... Yeah, that was a stretch. Damn.
Behind him.
Behind my... Behind my... ham sandwich.
Sandwich.
Truly is wonderful to escape that stifling air and return to... Within Thailand again, it appear. I must thank you, Dancing. Were it not for your bravery, I strongly doubt that I'd be standing here now. But you need not tarry on my account. Danger is past. Pray go on ahead and appraise Urianger of all that has occurred. I will join you anon. My thoughts are yet unruly, and I would rest here a while. Now I pray return to the Waking Sands.
Alright, I'll meet you at the Wakened Sands. Well, Horizon.
Yes, Horizon first, and then the Waking Sands. Anyway, bye.
Would you like a lift?
You know what? Why not?
Do you wanna ride my chocobo? It is red, makes you dead.
Actually, if it's a red chocobo, that immediately brings to mind that Final Fantasy 13-2 song. The heavy metal song. So you think you can ride this chocobo?
We're now making our final descent down to the Waking Sands. Make sure you have all your luggages and your seats are in the upright position.
Thank you for flying Liza Minnelli Airlines, apparently.
Yes. Carol Channing. Thank you for flying, Carol Channing.
Carol Air.
Terror. Our in-flight movie is going to be Maine, and tonight's hors d'oeuvres are raspberries.
The triumphant hero doth return. Thine eyes speak of the dread task's completion. The second coil now lieth dormant. Yet since the tidings thou bearest are not altogether glad. Pray tell me, what ill hath cast the shadow which falleth now across thy brow? Why are you so mad? Wouldn't it be funny if like Oriange was like spoke like a zoomer instead? It's like, hey yo, what's wrong? You
Pray
stopped.
tell, pray tell, dancing. Why are you so cray cray?
Oh, why you Sag? Thou hast closed the second coil of Bahamut. Poggers.
You wish to save all of Eorzea? Bet.
No cap. Twas but the ethereal shadow of Master Ludiswa. Ludiswa? Wow, Ludiswa. What?
Ludi.
So Ludiswa is a zombie now. Yeah, pretty much. The fiend should deign to choose him of all men. Even in full knowledge of the shade's true nature, be hard-pressed to weather such a confrontation. But what agonies must the young mistress have endured? Such torment did she ne'er deserve. Mayhap 'twere better if the Lady Alizae did absent herself from future forays into the coils.
I've come too far to see into the Guifa woo.
Sorry. My lady. He tips his hood like it's a fedora. My lady. No! Oh, yes, no! I'm resolved to defeat these fiends, and naught shall sway me from my path. Now let us peer more deeply into the well of our discovery. As you wish, my lady. By your leave, I would speak first of the coil's late guardian, Nael Vandarnus. Vandarnus was a legatus to the Guardian Empire who strove to bring about Eorzea's final destruction, only to fall even as the sixth sun did set. Thou hast heard tales of the White Raven, that it is he of whom they speak. Aye, he, I say, for Nael was, for certainty, no maid. The noble house of Vandarnus, as we discovered all too late, had long safeguarded the wisdom of ancient Alec. 'Twas thus that the legatus came to learn the true nature of Dalamud, and to seek to employ the Red Moon as a weapon against Eorzea. The Crystal Tower, and the mechanisms required to command the satellite, yet lay hidden beneath the ground, compelling Nael to construct a far less subtle mechanism. And in his faltering attempts to communicate with Dalamud, he did likely rouse the satellite's slumbering prisoner. Henceforth did the White Raven's soul belong to Bahamut. It's fortunate indeed to acquire so powerful a thrall by chance. 'Tis little wonder he is so loath to part with him. Why let a simple thing like death deprive so useful a pawn? Now we may accuse him of bungling Vandarnus' resurrection. I dare say Bahamut was content to have a handmaid at his mansion. I only hope that the two thralls we encountered were the extent of his flock. And I cannot help but dwell on Nael's words, those beloved children of whom he spoke. I assumed at first that he referred to the moon's beastly guardians. Should Bahamut have enslaved other mortals, we must needs remove this source of worship. Otherwise, our efforts to disable the coils should be for naught. So I now have a new favorite song after Googling, so you think you could ride this chocobo. You've experienced the red chocobo theme from 13.2, yes. It's pretty incredible. Forgive me mine indelicacy, my lady. Thou art wise indeed to speak of expunging the primal's thralls, but canst thou truly pursue a course which would cost thee thine own grandson? My heart and mind are as one on the matter. Grandfather's salvation can be won but by a single method, the destruction of Bahamut, and aught that might serve to sustain him. Dancing, while Oriange and I endeavor to ascertain the existence of any further thralls, I suggest you grant yourself a moment's respite. Rest assured that I will contact you the moment I have need of your talents. But I skipped the word, it's fine. That we have achieved so much I owe to you. I fear, however, that our trials have barely begun. Bye.
We'll see you in the next patch.
Though time have dulled the pain of thy passing, I find that I am wounded afresh. Master Louisois, what good shall come of this unending search for knowledge and truth? Long have I believed the pursuit of such treasures to be the duty of every true Charlian. But when each new revelation serveth only to help heap further anguish upon those whom we would fain protect, must we truly reach for more? So have you found your resolve, dear sister? Will you now find us use for the secret, for the key that only you and I hold? Given our familiar propensity for curiosity, you would do well to remember that keys may serve to seal doors as well as unlock them. Bahamut is a most unwelcome guest to whom the door should never have been. Anyway, continuing on. Fragment of truth, I believe, is what we need. Yes, yes. Man is wont to cast light wheresoever secrets lie hidden in darkness. Oh, that which he illuminated himself seldom bringeth him joy. So it is with such unhappy truths as Bahamut's immense shadow doth conceal. Yet ever onward forgeth Mistress Alizé, undeterred by the burden of knowledge that weigheth heavy on her heart. 'Tis a perilous path she hath chosen, and a painful one, I prithee. Or rather, I'm sorry, that was a period, not a comment. I prithee, dancing, remain by her side as her valiant blade, that she might see her quest to its conclusion. It is well that you are here. Ooh. My lady, might I, sir, did thou say ooh? I met with some difficulty in my mission, Oriange, and I should be grateful for your counsel. As you know, Bahamut's physical form is regenerating beneath the Cartano Flats even as we speak. If we are to prevent his return, we must needs disable the 2 remaining internment hulks that sustain him. Every moment our mission is delayed, the realm is pushed closer to the brink of destruction. Alas, though I've determined the location of the fragments of Dalamud leading to the hulks, I have been unable to find a way to enter them. And gaining admittance is but the first step in your perilous undertaking. When last thou descended into Bahamut's subterranean fastness, thou didst discover, didst thou not? The dread primal had bound the shade of Nail Van Darnus unto his will. And though thou didst consign the fallen Legatus to blessed oblivion, thou mayst recall that the pietous wretch was not alone, or piteous rather. Doubt not but that Bahamut's other thralls shall seek to hinder thy passage. You can't say his name, Oriange. I've forgotten my grandfather is waiting for us. My lady, I would remind you, as I must oft remind myself, that the man whom we both loved and revered is no more. What remaineth is but a shade which defieth his memory.
For 12 sakes, Oriange, Shakespeare is in the back dying. Tone it down a couple notches.
Nay, I think's not.
Blow your nose in.
The vile verbiage that spilleth from his lips must not be heeded, for it cometh not from your grandsire, but from Bahamut himself. You need not worry, Oriange. Come what may, I will not stray from the course. I will not let grandfather's sacrifice be in vain. But mere words will not take us whither we must go. As I said, I have been unable to find a way to enter the fragments of Dalamud. My lady, might I suggest that you visit the fragments again in Dancing's company? Full oft hath the warrior of light set events in motion by virtue of her presence alone. It's possible that she may do so again. She has plot armor. I, the while, shall search for answers of mine own, but our efforts combined, full sure am I that the path shall be revealed to us ere long. Were it anyone else, I should question the wisdom of such advice. Yet I cannot deny that what you say about dancing is true. Very well, I should do as you suggest. Assuming you had no objections, of course. Good. You didn't even give me a chance to speak. Alright, that's fine. Anyway, we seek entry to 2 fragments of Dalamud. One lies at the Burning Wall in East Thanalan, and the other at the Singing Shards in Mor Dona. I left an assistance at each location with instructions to continue searching for a means of ingress. It's not impossible that they could since have found something useful to aid us. Well, let's begin by visiting my man at the Burning Wall. Dex, I think it was. Appreciate the effort that went into making all of the dialogue correct, but I'm extremely glad they took it down a notch in later content. Yep, indeed. Right, to the burning wall in East Thanalan. Well, Camp Drybone more specifically.
Alright, can't be Drybone. On my way. In my new attire.
Oh, did you change your clothes?
I
Yes.
picked up. I put on the top that I got from that last run we did.
Oh, well, look at you with your frilly sleeves. Look at this man and his fancy.
Look at my shoulder cups. I can put so much Werther's in there.
So many Werthers. They're candy balls that you can travel with. Anyway. But yes, I completely agree, Toaster. I'm very happy that they dialed it back.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
And then we had Endwalker, and boy, howdy the story there. Oh.
In terms of, like, I'm pretty sure that he's referring to the whole Shakespearean
Oh yeah.
purple prose is what we mean.
Orion J. Shakespeare, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Now he's just nibbling on a thesaurus.
Yeah, yeah. This time with the Loporitz has actually taught him how to speak like a semi-normal human.
He comes back, Ray, I can't hear anything with these bloody ears.
Right? Oops, it's above. There we go.
Peekaboo.
Peekaboo, buddy, how you doing? Woo! Oh, it's a it's a Hildebrand cosplayer. Kind of feel like you need to read this dialogue then in your Hildy voice.
Oh, I'll come to you very quickly. Hold on.
I say, are you not Mistress Moonlight, my lady's most faithful companion? Sinuses?
Sirius, I think, is the name.
Is that an N?
Sinus, it is Sinus.
Sinus, yeah. Sinus, madam, at your service. And may I say, what an honor it is to meet you.
How goes the survey, Dex?
My lady, it shames me to say that I have found no viable path to the fragment. Only because it's blocked. Though it stands there before our very eyes, the
way thither.
the way thither
Thither.
has far
Thither.
proven and passable.
Thither and yon.
When the fragment fell and pierced the
And
land,
the pea.
it peed on the land.
Oh!
Why is it so yellow?
Ew, Bahamut.
It caused a prodigious amount of aether to spew forth.
Is that where we're going? No, that's even worse.
I need to drain the aether.
Anyway.
So, coming up this week on Master
No.
'Twas this that gave rise to the land's twisted lay, which seems destined to thwart our efforts.
So much pee. Oh no.
Pee-pee. Even were an opening to exist, I fear that we would struggle to reach it. Oh my
What
god.
is wrong? Oh god, anyway. We cannot give up. Keep trying. Swim through all the pee. So near and yet so far. Well, it avails us not to stand here and stare at the thing. Let us away to Mordona and try the other fragment. Perhaps Cineas has fared better. It's fine, we have flying in AR zones now.
Upon that note, my lady, there is something I must tell you. I am sorry to report that I've lost contact with my brother just over a bell ago. As you know, the Singing Shards are home to many fell creatures, ogres among them. While I do not wish to cause you undue alarm, I fear something unspeakable may have happened to Dex.
What? Why didn't you give me strength?
Well, in my defense, you never asked.
Well, we must hurry to my assistance aid. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, a live
Yeah.
reading from Jamie, everybody.
Yay!
Yay. Alright, off to more donuts. They're literally named right and left. Yeah, I know, right? That's actually very funny that they're named right and left. Okay, I think I'm gonna ride Hamster Friend this time. Woo, Hamster Friend!
Then I'm going to ride. Mini Pig.
Mini Pig, nice. Oops. Oops, I'm going the wrong way.
I was gonna say, where are we going?
I'm going don't follow me. Do not follow me. I am incorrect. I am the wrongest of boys. There we go.
Whee!
I love the hamster does the little kiki feet while it's flying, like.
I don't want to be up here.
This is scary. I'm a terrestrial animal. What is wrong with you people? I will hold out my hand to you in comfort, like, hey, how you doing? Yeah, you good? Thank you, adventurer. For a moment there, I feared that my bones were to be ground up and used to bake bread. I'm relieved to see that you are unharmed. It's wrong of me to press such a dangerous task upon you. My lady, your worries are wasted on me. 'Twas nothing at all, I assure you. After all, what would the Levier twins have in terms of a history of hiring people incorrectly and badly? Wink. If it please you, I shall report on my findings. As you can see, though the tip of the fragment is exposed, the rest is encased in rock and crystal, rendering it impossible to enter the structure. Some of the Charlians believe it to be urine. It's awful. We might try excavating the area around the fragment, but that is like to take time. There really is no telling how deep we may need to dig before we find a sustainable point of ingress. As such, I am forced to conclude that gaining entry to this fragment is unrealistic. Forgive me, my lady. Found it. We're losing precious time. What are we to do now? Eat the forbidden rock candy. You have-
It's lemon flavor.
You have a cat who seems to be really, really, really hard up on hard candies. They have their shoulder pads are full of them. 'Tis I, Oriange. Glad tidings have I for thee and my lady. For a blessing a way hath been found by which thou mayst enter the remaining fragments of Delamond. Pray escort Mistress Alizé to the cerulean processing plant in northern Thanalan. There all shall be made clear. Oriange has found a way. Then we must go to him at once. Nod. We must go to him at once. RP walk away. And a thing. Anyway, to the cerulean processing plant. Why are you jumping?
I was trying to be like you and just hover in the air. I'm like, hey, my
Ah.
magic does not work. So much pee.
So much feed. Mine apologies for summoning you thus from afar, my lady, but 'tis here that your journey may finally begin. I did wonder. To my knowledge, there are no fragments in northern Thanalan. Nor are you mistaken, my lady, yet a pathway doth exist, one which you yourself have made use of in the past. At the conclusion of your several forays into the binding coil, it was at the crystal formation which left to the north of this place that you did emerge, was it not? Yes, an ethereal stream bore us back to the surface, that much I surmised. Are you suggesting we could use it to return underground? And even if that were possible... possible?
Possible.
Would it not simply bear us back to those places where we have already explored? It need not, my lady. Pray allow me to explain. Great. Upon the evidence of your experience, it seemeth plain that two internment hulks may share the selfsame ethereal egress. From this we did infer that others may be connected in like wise. Thus did we labor long to verify the existence of further tributaries to the selfsame stream, in which task we were at length successful. It was then but a matter of arriving at a solution to the problem of traveling to an unattuned destination. That one might reach what we may call the headwater, we proposed to employ a modified aetherite which serveth to amplify such ripples as do originate from said source. By focusing one's essence upon these ripples, it should be possible to make the journey. Yet be fairly warned, my lady, as with all untried modes of ethereal travel, this method entaileth considerable danger. Merely to attempt the voyage could cost you your life. That is a risk I'm willing to take. You're brilliant, Oliage. I'm curious, did you have an assistance in forming this plan? Could not help noticing your repeated use of the word we, unless you've taken to using the majestic plural in our absence. Ah, nay, my lady. As you correctly surmised, I was not alone in this endeavor. Meaning there are others who are aware of our mission. Well, it cannot be helped now. Preventing Bahamut's return is what matters. Some secrecy must be sacrificed to achieve our goal, and so be it. Missed chance to roll with it, Oriange. Seriously. Alright. Spicy chicken!
Yay, spicy chicken.
Spicy chicken! Woo!
Oh, boom.
Oh, look at the tiny little aetherite. And I was actually talking about the aetherite, not the Lalafell. So that must be the modified aetherite. What are the immortal frames doing here? Those men may be sworn flames of Ul'dah, but they are first and foremost faithful retainers of House Levailleur. Alphino, so it was you who was helping Oriange. Who else could it have been, dear sister? Lest you worry, I have no intention of making the tales of your venture public. Like you, I'd prefer to avoid causing a panic. But given that which is at stake, namely the survival of the realm, one must be willing to accept help where it is offered. Would you not agree? At the very least, do not be cross with Oriange. 'Twas at my behest that he kept silent. We will speak later. I'm gonna give you such a spanking, tall boy. Pray forgive me, my lady, but knowing full well your intent, I just should meet Master Alphino be informed. What?
No judgment.
No judgment. Though your grandsire hath become Bahamut's thrall, his noble blood courseth yet through both your veins. Must needs be struck down. You hear that, Alphino? I mean to strike down grandfather. And when I have done so, I shall banish Bahamut to the ether. Nothing you say will sway me from my course. I will protect Eorzea, and I will uphold grandfather's legacy. Grandfather's legacy? So you still do not know what you yourself desire. Your actions are still driven by borrowed resolve. Borrowed resolve? What does that have to do with anything? Protecting Eorzea was grandfather's goal, and we made it ours, both of us. This is why we came here, unless you have forgotten. Gods forbid I should ever forget, Alize. But you must understand, I do not question your resolve, only whence it came. If it were your own, you would be able to tell me precisely why you so desire fervently to protect Eorzea. Yet you cannot, for it is not your resolve, but grandfather's. You may struggle to see the difference, but borrowed resolve shall never be as strong as that which springs from within. Let us speak about this another time. For now, preventing Bahamut's return is all that matters. To be plain, I have no objection to striking down whatever is left of grandfather. Know, however, that I will be accompanying you this time. As the son of House Levailleur, I would be present for his final moments. Very well. You may join us on one condition. I make the decisions. If it please, my lady, the name's Eric, and that's my name. Preparations are just about complete. When
My
you're
name's
ready. My name is. My name is. When you're ready to embark on your mission, just give me the word. I'll be waiting for you at the cerulean processing plant.
Chew your worthers. God damn.
Pay no heed to my brother. You can rely on me. We've come far together, you and I, and together we shall see our journey to its end. Now, let's follow. It's always fun to bonk my head on a palisade. Been waiting for you, Mistress Moonlight. I'm pleased to say that. Whoa, is that a catbird? What is happening? Why is it staring at me? I'm pleased to say that the Aetherites primed and ready. As you know, the remaining internment hulks are connected by the fragments in Eastern Thanalan and Mordona. It's to the former that we'll be sending you first. Now you'll be starting inside the hulk, meaning you won't have to cover so much ground. Drawback being you'll be fighting for your life from the moment you get there. Best be prepared for anything for my lady's sake, if not for your own. That's about all I can tell you. When your preparations are in order, just give me the word and I'll send you on your way. I even throw in a prayer for your speedy return, just to be on the safe side. I appreciate it. Oh.
That's the word. Let's go.
Yes. Alright. At long last, the final 4 turns of the final coil of Bahamut. It's the final coil.
Doing.
You said boring, and I immediately thought of like the nose spring short from Mystery Science Theater 3000. So this is how it looks on the inside. It's larger than I thought. This internment hulk still functions. Teleportation was a success. We are coming to the right place. There's no telling how much further Bahamut has regenerated since we last beheld him. Let's make haste to the main bridge and deactivate the coil. Okay.
Okay.
A receptacle similar to these in the previous Hulk. Those held chimerical beasts, but only the elegants know what other abominations may be sleeping within. How is the PvP in this game? I'm looking forward to the Xbox launch eventually. Yes, I'm looking forward to seeing the Xbox players arrive too. As far as PvP, you know, it's fine. It's, I don't know. I don't play it terribly often.
Yeah.
I play like some of the PvP stuff long enough to get to like at least an emote reward or some other stuff, but it's okay.
But as for the Xbox side, yeah, can't wait to see how that goes and to welcome all new players into the game.
Heck yes. But as far as PvP, there are a couple of forms of it. So there's like the Crystal Conflict, which is, you know, just basically like larger groups, like three teams. And then you've got that MOBA style sort of thing. I forget the name of that. And there's also a couple of others too. I'm neglecting a lot of what's on offer because I don't play it terribly much. But I mean, the people who play it regularly enough seem to like it, so you know.
Yeah.
That's ultimately what matters. Come on, friends.
You exploded.
Whee! Nice.
Nice.
And boss room? Boss room?
And bus room.
Boss room. Boss room. Rival Wings is a pseudo MOBA, but it's not popular outside of events. There is a Discord for it, though. Okay, there you go. Thank you, Toaster. Yeah, most people tend to play Crystalline Conflict and The Feast. Those are like the big PvP seasons that this game has. Doggy! Giga Doggy! Rawr, XD.
Hi, I like cinnamon.
Like cinnamon.
I'm the good dog.
I'm the good dog. Nice. Oh, extra puppies. Are you invincible again? Yes, you are. Dang it. Stop summoning it as. How dare you? Oh,
No.
I have a marker. Come on. Come on. Hello? There we go, okay. Bit of a pause while I decided to summon some more extra ads. There we go.
Oh yeah, that's gonna happen going forward with some of the fights because we'll burn them down so quickly it'll just end up being like, eh.
Exactly, yeah. I kind of figured that was going on.
No.
No! I just wanted potato chips. Nod. Alright. Any treats?
These are the
The
Dragony
dreadworm
stuff.
stuff. Yeah, okay, yep. Yeah, the dreadworm stuff looks awful. Like, I've never seen any of the dreadworm stuff look any good.
oh dear.
I think 12 dragons. So many. That is a lot of dragons. You are aware that the elegants possess the means to control the creatures, but to imprison them thus is barrack. I would not wish such a fate upon my worst enemy. It's plain that no love was lost between the elegants and dragons. Was it truly necessary to keep so great a number here? Element did not want for defenses, this we have experienced firsthand. Such guardians as the elegants created, both living and unliving, were surely no less capable of repelling intruders than these poor creatures. Tell me something, Alizé. Have you not managed to determine by whose will Bahamut exists? No, I have not. First, I assumed that Bahamut had no people of his own, that the elegants had perhaps discovered a way to simulate prayer itself. However, Nail's words give me cause to reconsider, specifically the shades mention of Bahamut's beloved children. From that, I infer that the primal is given form by the will of worshippers whom we have yet to. Oh. God, strike me down for a blind fool. Bahamut's beloved children, right there before my very eyes. How could it be so stupid? Who else but the dragons of Eld would summon Bahamut? Who else but they could sustain him? And to think I wondered why the elegants kept him imprisoned here. Kept them imprisoned here, rather. Even should the flame of Bahamut's life go out, his faithful children would summon him back. For this reason, the Elegant Empire kept an army of dragons here in a perpetual state of duress, that they might sustain the Primal's existence. Sure, the Elegant's ingenuity knew no bounds. Neither did their cruelty. Well, wonder that Bahamut was so enraged that no one denied that it was man who sowed the seeds of the calamity. Will you now turn your hatred toward our own kind, dear sister? Do not patronize me, Alphino. I merely acknowledge our guilt. Lest you be in any doubt, I have no intention of allowing Bahamut to lay the world to waste, regardless of the atrocities the Elegants committed against his kind. You have no choice but to eliminate all who worship him, either his children or his thralls. It seems reasonable to assume that the system responsible for the planet's regeneration is also responsible for sustaining the captive dragons. Disable it, all shall perish. Let's press on. You know, I never did explain what those things on their backs are, or their butts, I guess. Those extremely fancy fanny packs. Anyway. That's turn 1, on to turn 2. I said on to turn 2, there we go. Vicky the button.
Ah.
Oh! Oh! Well. The regeneration grid. 6,835 yams down.
Yams? I like yams.
Yes, I know. You really like yams.
Yams with marshmallow.
Boing. Oh, there we go. Big boy. Hi, big fella. Come on. There we go. Yay.
Yay!
Hey. Right side then, I guess, maybe?
Alright. Alright.
Alright. I don't know that it matters, actually. I don't think this is a maze so much as just choose your own silly adventure.
Alright, we're taking this way, so we're going to go to page 63. Choose your own adventure books. God, those were fun.
Love the hell out of those books, man. Nice. Oh, I think we have to go to the other one now in order to touch the pad on the other side.
Oh.
Because normally this is probably a point where everybody was meant to split, but or not. Oh, hang on a minute.
Uh-oh.
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 Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You know what? I think we were meant to split up, probably.
Yep.
Lol.
I'll fix it.
The
healer will fix it.
I'll fix it. He just kills himself. Oh no. Oh. Don't worry, I'll handle it.
Doesn't recall take you back to the start of the instances? This is more fun.
It's a lot more funny this one, yes. You went right, so you want to turn to the left. Or have you forgotten?
I think I have forgotten.
Okay. Well.
Hold on.
Alright, okay.
Okay, so we went...
So we first started off by going to the left side, and that was just a straight shot. And then after we went through that whole barrier, we went to the right side path.
I think I may have got it right.
Oh no. Oh no, come on, man.
Hold on, hold on. Hello, hello.
If you're facing enemies, you're going the right way. If you are not, you are going the incorrect way. James?
I'm okay, I'm okay. I'm just trying to think. Let me think.
Oh.
It's good, it's good. Okay, I got enemies. Okay, I'm good now.
Alright, well, enjoy me walking side to side, everybody. We are going to listen to the music kind of like bounce in and out between active and not. Kind of funny. So anyway, oh, there we go. All right.
Hi.
Hey, hello. Good to see you. You
fixed
fixed it. You fixed it.
Yay.
You fixed it. Thank you.
Oops, excuse me.
Bless you. Well then. Aren't you a fancy lad?
Yeah.
I'm a fancy lad. Oh.
Oh, okay.
Oh, what the hell? Okay. Alright. We have another insta-kill nonsense here. Got it. Right. And we... Okay, I was going to say, do we have to run all the way over? But no, there's a short. Alright, this might be another one of those we're going to have to skip it because it's built for 8 people to do a thing. We'll see. I think we were... Were you outside of that, that area of effect or whatever?
I think.
Okay. Well, here we go. Discovery time. Yeah, we're meant to stay out of that field, kill these extras, I think. And pull them away from one another. Because I saw our tether just building them. There we go. Yeah.
Yay!
All right, cool. So that wasn't quite a soft lock as the last time. There. Okay, that's good. We just walked into the field of Hurdy, not knowing it was a field of Hurdy. All right. Job's a good one. Excuse me.
Yay.
Why, this looks like a model of Delaman, yes. Millennia Bahamut must have gazed at this unchanging view. Trapped inside a prison that was scarcely large enough to contain him. Moved, denied the release of death. His hatred for man must have burned. That hatred found an ideal vessel in Nail Vandarnis. In many ways, Bahamut is to be pitied and not loathed. But knowing the true extent of his fury, I am more convinced than ever of the necessity of our endeavor. Besides, is this not the only soul that cries out for vengeance? She angry. Okay. Right, next.
Ah, this one.
Oh, you're familiar with this one then?
Yes.
Hmm.
And the music that plays because it slaps.
Sweet. Love me some Selkin bangers.
Gods, he is almost whole again.
Oh wow, the original voice actress. Oh no. Oof.
Hi.
8,872 yalms down.
His size is staggering. I can scarce imagine how Grandfather stood against such a monstrosity.
This cannot be allowed to proceed any further. Let us disable the coil and move on.
I'm glad that the voice actors are doing the voice acting because my throat hurts. Oh, hi there.
Grandfather. No, that man is dead. I will not dishonor my beloved grandsire's memory by calling you such. You are but his twisted shape, the thrall of a mad primal.
You were foolish to disregard my warning, child. Are you so convinced of your own righteousness?
'Tis the rightness of our path that led us to return. Eorzea will never be safe whilst Bahamut remains to threaten all we hold dear. What of the hero who gave his life in defense of the realm? Do you truly dispute the justice of our cause?
Rip and tear, Alizé Levier.
My poor, ignorant grandchildren. Your world is shaped by naught but recent conflict. Listen, and I will speak to you of justice. 'Twas in the twilight of the Third Astral Era. The southern land of Mericidia suffered invasion at the hands of the Alagon Empire. With no atrocity too depraved for their purpose, the forces of Alec were unstoppable in their advance. Desperate for salvation, the dragons prayed to one of their first brood, to their ancestor Bahamut. Infused by the power of their fervent supplications, Bahamut arose from the abyss of death and took wing as the Mericidians' newborn god. Yet this great miracle would only serve to further the maniacal designs of the dragon's imperial conquerors. The cruel fetters which bind my lord stand testament to the Alagon's boundless greed and hubris. I once summoned the 12 in an attempt to forestall the advent of the Seventh Umbral Era. What then did the dragons of Mericidia do that I did not? Wherefore are they accursed and I exalted? 'Tis man's overweening belief in his own primacy that blinds him to the commonness of his condition and the truth of his own tyranny. As long as man is suffered to remain, the dragons shall never be at peace. Only when the plague of people has been expunged shall the children of Lord Bahamut be free. Then shall the world know true justice.
Stop it! Grandfather would never say such things. His belief that people were worth saving never faltered. He had faith in their strength, that they could stand together and push back against the darkness seeking to shape them.
A false hope. 'Tis folly to place one's faith in so flawed a race. Stand together? Huh. They would first need to agree on which direction to face. If history teaches us anything, it is that man cannot find common ground between his own 2 feet. Even you, twins whose veins run with the same blood, struggle to fathom each other's reasoning. You hide your differing agendas behind the convenient banner of Eorzea's salvation. Given your obvious self-interest, can you truly claim no kinship with the oligarch? And though I hope they might bring you closer, 'twould seem that the twin grimoires I bestowed upon you were a wasted gesture.
Oh, well, that answers my question that I had earlier.
What was that?
What are those things on their butts? Apparently grimoires.
There may well be truth in your judgment of Alize and me, but such a one-sided tirade bemoaning the evils of man rings false, coming from the lips of Archon Louisoix. Tell me, do you champion the cause of dragons because Bahamut compels you as his thrall? Or is it because you yourself have transcended the limits of man's existence?
Ah, so the possibility did not escape your notice. What I prayed for, and what I have become. These are the keys that unlock the truth behind Eorzea's rebirth. If you would have them, then you must needs take them by force. Come, rend this divine form asunder and claim your answers.
Bird! Bird, 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 bird. Bird, bird, bird. Yeah! There we go.
But I thought... No. He has become a
And now
primal-
enjoy that nice slap banging music.
It is difficult, I know, but you must accept it. That entity is no phantom or imposter. It is our beloved grandsire.
Please, for his sake and for ours, you must defeat our grandfather.
Hey, Crasher, good to see you, friend. Welcome in. Thanks for stopping by, friendo. Well then. Yeah, you're not kidding. This music absolutely bangs. You just said, can't help yourself, can you?
It's dramatic music. I have to give improv dances.
Is that what that is? Oh, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Spicy chicken!
Spicy chicken away. Oh, I was stood in the brand of purgatory. Thank you.
All gravy.
Right, good to know. I have to like... Oh, there's a... No, wait, what? Oh, there we go. Woo! All right. Yay! Man, this music is incredible. Holy crap, dude. That would be Phoenix.
That is a mount.
Indeed. And also, the spells that I was using is exactly what the summoner spells are capable of, apparently. So, it all comes around full circle, doesn't it?
Magic.
Alright, there you go, Luke Goblin.
Yay!
What do I get? Legs.
Oh, what's on the menu?
Chicken?
Yes, actually, chicken nuggets.
Oh, yes,
Grandfather's truly
please.
gone this time.
Sunday is
He
Eorzea
made out
nuggets.
this way than the alternative.
Sunday.
And I also got us some dippy sauces.
I am yet here, Alice, my dear, sweet granddaughter.
Grandfather?
I must thank you, warrior of light. Without your valor, I might never have broken free of Bahamut's control. These last few moments are mine, to live as the man I once was.
This is all that I wanted. Yet, now that it is happening, I find myself struggling to believe it. Is it really you?
Grandfather, pray forgive me my insolence. It was not my intent to demean you.
Forgive you? I am proud of you, child. You were wise enough to deduce the manner of creature I had become. Alfino, Alize, if any here should beg forgiveness, it is I.
Grandfather, I must ask, will you not tell us what befell during the calamity?
Yes, yes, of course. You have come far to hear the truth. Let us then begin the tale at the Battle of Cartano, where clashed the forces of the Garlean Empire and the Eorzean Alliance. 'Twas there in the sky above the surging armies that the elder primal Bahamut broke free of the Red Moon Dalamut. In an effort to contain this avatar of destruction, I called upon the 12 to aid me in the creation of a prison of ether. But Bahamut would not be caged by such feeble bars. Too vast was his might, too fierce his rage. Little choice remained to me. I used the last of my strength to entrust our hope unto the future, and prepared to meet my end.
And now we get to watch a dope-ass cutscene.
Oh wait, I never seen this being added in.
That's still an astonishing cutscene, no matter how many times I've seen it
Mm.
before.
So majestic.
As you have no doubt surmised, I did not perish. When the cage built from the essences of the 12 was destroyed, the sky was filled with a colossal cloud of ether. This drifting energy responded to the prayers of those fighting below, and to my own desperate wish that the dying realm be saved by infusing me with the power of a primal. I became the immortal phoenix, ancient symbol of rebirth. Rising into the sky, I struck Bahamut with all my newfound strength. The blow shattered his earthly form, and a shower of ether rained down upon the land. Thus began the rejuvenation of Eorzea. Believing the deed done, I relinquished my hold on that staggering energy, desirous that it should be returned to the realm without delay. But I had not reckoned on Bahamut's tenacious will. Even as he teetered upon the cusp of oblivion, the dragon reached out to claim me. Alas, within my fast fading form, enough remained of the Phoenix's energy to offer Bahamut a hold, and he dragged me along in his wake.
And thus began your existence as the Elder Primal's thrall.
I cannot help but wonder at his will to survive. Though he was all but obliterated, Bahamut found a way to seize the power you surrendered. That would explain why part of his physical form survived to be entombed underground.
It would also explain why Eorzea was so terribly warped. Even as the land sought to restore itself, the returning flow of ether was cut off.
Ah, very good. When his grip on existence was once again secured, Bahamut did not cease his feast until he had consumed every last mote of ether that yet floated in the air.
And still he was not fully restored.
You must remember that by this time, much of the freed ether had already returned to the land. That which remained was not sufficient to reconstruct so massive a form in its entirety.
He's a big boy.
Neat.
But there did not need to be.
His last few
Not
moments
for
have been going on for a
being
while now. Well, you
sustained
know,
by
hey.
the marvels of Allagan technology.
Gonna take.
As long as some piece of Bahamut persists, the coils will seek it out and continue their regenerative task. The fragments of Dalamud appear motionless from the surface, but deep beneath the ground they had been searching, tunneling through rock and soil towards their escaped prisoner. And, as you have observed for yourselves, they found his heart. Warrior of Light, heed me. You must put a stop to Bahamut's regeneration, whether it be for man or for dragonkind. The question of justice is irrelevant. The Elder Primal will leave naught but a smoldering wasteland for both his children and ours. I beg you to defend Eorzea and guide its people to the future they yet struggle to find.
Yeah, no problem. I got you. Just give me about 10 years.
This portal will take you to the final internment, Hulk. 'Tis time for the tale of Bahamut and his part in the calamity to come to an end. Alvino, Alize, pray, come closer.
I smell like raspberries. Sorry. didn't mean to sour the moment. I'm sorry.
Your hopes and dreams must no longer be an extension of mine. You must needs find your own reason to fight for this realm, your own meaning in this sea of chaos. Will you do that for me?
Of course, Grandfather. I have already made it my mission to see this newborn Eorzea survive and flourish.
Alize, while I was yet enthralled to Bahamut, you spoke of my faith in man's strength. Know that your words reached me, imprisoned though my soul still was. So forceful was your conviction. I wonder if that belief has not become your own. Perhaps, after all your anger and sorrow was spent, you found something greater within you. See this fight to its culmination. 'Tis also your strength, in which I have faith.
Thank you for everything. Pray, take your rest, Grandfather. You deserve it.
There are records of an art that allowed one to summon the power of a primal from the essence of its demise. And though I am no true primal, all that I have left, I give to you. Alfino. Alize. My darling grandchildren. May light's blessings ever keep and protect you.
Come, warrior of light. Our task remains undone.
Oh, that was nice. That was totally worth it, actually. It was very worth it.
Hmm.
Right. Shall we?
We shall.
I kind of feel like I need to, because as I said before, right? Like I was running Paladin because that was the first class. But since this is a close to this era,
What are you thinking?
out with the old and in with the new.
Ah.
The big boy. Ultra Mega Chicken. Yeah, this is more appropriate.
'Twas a long and arduous road, but at last we reach its end. Farewell, Bahamut. I banish you back to the ether. He is not yet whole. I did not think him capable.
Oh no, he can shoot lasers. He can still shoot lasers. He's cool. And set fire to things. Woof.
Alize! Alize!
it finally over? Will not survive another blast. No. Is this how I honor my promise to grandfather?
You must needs find your own reason to fight for this realm. Your own meaning in this sea of chaos. Will you do that for me?
I will, grandfather. In fact, I believe I already have. That reason has been with me all along, guiding me. Eorzea's blade of light, shearing through endless shrouds of darkness. I have been shown the miraculous feats of which we are all capable. Of which I am capable. Bahamut, you have wreaked enough havoc. I will not let your wrathful fires consume all that we know and love.
Hey, nice.
How long I have waited to hear you say that. You have found your resolve at last. Let me join my strength to yours. In this place, in this moment, our purpose has become one.
And I'll form the head. No, sorry.
For the future of Eorzea!
This last task is yours, Warrior of Light. You must destroy Bahamut's crystal core.
What twin powers have been activated indeed, yeah.
Form of an icicle!
Ew. I'm a heckin' laser. Bam.
Yeah. You're a laser. I'm just gonna stand here.
I mean, you know, it's fine. You
I
can be
just
a
got my
laser.
Werthers. I got my candy ball pauldrons. I'm good.
Oh, nice. The big boy. Ten years I've waited for this moment.
Alright, that sounds fun.
And there we go. Hell yeah.
It's funny as well with this as well, there was more to it with different phases where the music picks up, you have Susan Calloway singing, and then it turns into a big crescendo when he does Mega Flare and such.
Killed with the bird dance. Hell yeah. Like I said, out with the old, in with the new. I guess the proper thing would have been to do that without the unsinking, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Meh.
Yeah.
You did it.
I did! Hey! Couldn't have done it without
did it.
you.
Aww. Ah. Allergies.
Oh, sorry. Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But what if I did it again, though?
No, it hurts.
Yes.
No,
Yes.
it-
Swing. Yeah.
No, Dreadwind.
A
Katana.
Dreadworm Katana. Interesting. I'll agree on that. Sure, why not? Oh, well, that was a terrible roll. Oh, and okay.
Would you like the Dreadwing coffer?
Nah, I'm good. Passing on everything else.
Yay, I get everything else.
Now you two can change jobs.
You did it.
And how? Alright, you maybe want to pull the lever, Kronk? Yeah? No?
Nah.
Nah. Nah.
But one task remained.
Oops, I cut it off before she said the S of that word. It's like, one task remain. Whoops.
With this last coil disabled, there shall be naught left to bind Bahamut to this world. His beloved children will finally know peace.
Ooh, piece of candy.
You're scurrying feet and it's just me running towards it.
No, don't disappear. No, wait, no. Give me the candy, no.
Ah. Slow motion jumping towards it, mouth open, tongue hanging out.
And it like disappears. You just fall face first into the end of the pillow, like boom. Oh, I almost had the greatest candy of all.
I miss you, Katie.
I miss you, candy.
Tis done. He is truly gone.
Don't get any of him in your lungs.
Done. It's truly done.
You knew what had become.
I was not certain, but from all I had gleaned, it seemed a distinct possibility. The scene people describe of the Battle of Cartano was one of unimaginable devastation, and 'tis through the combined prayers of the desperate and an abundant source of ether that primals are born. I merely put two and two together.
And you consider that a sufficient explanation? Well, however you stumbled across your theory, 'twas this revelation that made you wary of my attachment to Grandfather. You feared that in my obsession, I would fall under his primal sway. Is that why you decided to join us? To pull me back should I show signs of wavering?
Pray forgive me, sister. I wished only to protect you. Yet I see now that I needn't have doubted the strength of your conviction. May I ask you a question? What do you now intend to do with the truth you have uncovered?
Take a shower. I'm covered in primal soot.
Which particular truth was that, brother? The fact that desperate prayer gave rise to the primal phoenix? That this new god was responsible for setting Eorzea on the path to rebirth? Should such a tale become common knowledge, people would soon offer up their prayers in earnest. They would beseech Phoenix to complete the healing that was begun.
Yet as you and I know all too well, the very act of calling forth this savior would do more harm to the land than good. We cannot encourage such worship for this very reason. Were Grandfather forced to return as an ether-draining primal, it would undo all that he had worked to protect. Your abiding love for him was the key that unlocked the truth of the calamity. But keys may also serve to seal doors that were best left unopened. Let your love now guide your actions, and lock away deep inside the fate of both Grandfather and Bahamut.
Fine if I summon your grandfather every 2 minutes to burn my enemies, right? I mean, you know, gotta go through that phase.
Fear not, Alfino. I understand what must be done. The realm need not know the truth for it to be saved. That
she
the
got a
Elder
point.
Primal is banished, to return no more. That is enough. Let us make our way back to the surface. Poor Oriange must be beside himself with worry.
Yay. Yeah, actually now with all of this knowledge about, you know, Bahamut and the primals and Phoenix and everything like that, Summoner class seems even more screwed up than normal. At least when I was like calling upon Eggies of primals, it was like, this isn't you're just tapping into the general latent power, but not actually drawing upon, summoning them forth. It's just like the general, the base essence of it, the distilled essence. It's not like, you know, but now like the actual primals themselves and literal Bahamut and literal Phoenix, or at least versions of them, like, damn, kind of messed up. Here we are again. It's always such a pleasure. Remember when he tried to kill me twice? Anyway, after that descent into darkness, the desolation of northern Thanalan seems paradisal. As promised, Shen revealed the truth of the calamity to a single soul. However, the nation's other Eorzea will require certain assurances that the threat of a new primal is gone. Kept in the dark over long, 'tis only a matter of time before they seek answers of their own accord. Let's recommend that the fragments of Dalamud are sealed off, that the truth they may rest undisturbed. But first, you must go and report to Oriange. It would not do to keep him in suspense. Dare say we should find him pacing up and down in the cerulean processing plant. I mean, never mind the fact that we're using your grandfather as a mount too. Like, but now, though, this being this being the anniversary mount makes a whole lot more sense now.
Yeah.
Even more sense than before. Anyway. Bird.
Bird.
Bird. Bird. Bird.
Ah.
Ah, the warrior of light returneth undimmed from the depths of darkness. By thy triumphant bearing, I take it thou hast succeeded in thy mission, and yet thou art alone. Stake me not, dear friend, full glad I am of thy safe return, but where, pray, are Master Alphino and Mrs. Stralize? Yeah, my friend, forgive us our lateness. We took the scenic route. Bahamut is no more. The realm is safe. What the heavens, look at you! What horrors your young eyes must have seen. What suffering your young bodies must have borne. Pray tell me, where are you hurt? Your wounds must needs be cleansed and dressed at once. I shall make for you a poultice which draweth out... Be at ease, my friend. We are hale and whole, I assure you. Took a few tumbles, but the worst of our hurts are healed. Believe we have grandfather to thank for that. Master Louisoix, then you met with him once more. But wherefore should Bahamut's thralls seek to ease your suffering? I must reveal all to you in due course, dear friend, but first, there is a matter which requires our immediate attention. Now that Bahamut is defeated, we deem it to best to bar entry to all of the fragments of Delaware. To this end, we will convince the nation's leaders that the danger is past, invite their cooperation in ensuring that the fragments are never again disturbed. Come, let us depart and seek an audience with them forthwith. A moment, sister. You need not burden yourself with this task. Oriange and I will more than suffice. Might you not take this opportunity to rest? Gods know you've earned it. But I'm fine, brother. Besides, you've been through as much as I have. Oh, I see now. You play your game of diplomacy and wish me out of the way. No, naught could be further from the truth, Alize. Ah, you little rapscallions, noogies.
Aww.
My lady, 'tis mine earnest belief that your brother hath your best interests at heart. You have more than done your part, and he desireth but to relieve you of a burden he might easily bear alone. I have some experience treating with dignitaries, you must allow, and as you never fail to remind me of my fondness for diplomacy, I feel it only right that I remind you of your aversion to it. It's actually pretty funny. Then it is settled. Oriange, pray make arrangements for a chocobo carriage. The ride should give us ample time to prepare our story. Off and out. What? What do you want? Though our paths are different, we share the same goal, do we not? But of course, dear sister. That which we have just achieved together stands as testament to that fact. Whatever path we choose to take, our heart shall ever lead us to the same end. Of that I am certain. Thank you. There's a place that I would visit. Might I ask you to accompany me? That place is the toilet now.
This is the Wiccan Sands.
Yeah. First, I do believe a change of garments is in order. I'll take a moment.
I'll get the better suit on.
Hey, how you doing? Ah, you're at the big Toblerone. Got it, yeah.
Ew, no.
Landscape is the same. Of course, there is no reason that it would be otherwise. Though it would be poetic for the fragments to magically disappear, I am well aware that they shall remain long after you and I are gone. Random child! Oh yeah, one of the praying stones. Nice. The world may change irrevocably, but life shall ever go on. Let's take a closer look, shall we? Okay. I have no doubt that Alphina would do an admirable job corralling the truth from the calamity. Concealing the truth, rather. And such truths as were revealed in those dark depths will never see the light of day. I myself agree that it must be so. But the thought that the people of Eorzea shall forever remain ignorant of their savior, of your deeds, the injustice of it is almost too much for me to bear. Don't worry about it, it's fine. How typical of you, dancing. Ever the heroine. Even so, I cannot deny that I feel better for your reassurance. I want you to know, I will never forget. You are the one who freed Grandfather's soul and saved Eorzea from Bahamut's wrath. And though these great deeds will never be remembered in song, their consequences will be felt forevermore by every soul who calls this realm home. I'm gonna eat this plant.
Wow.
It's kind of chewy. Yes, this spot will do. O Grandfather, Nail, and the dragons of Mericidia, for all those who were taken by the calamity. Long last, our struggle with Bahamut is over. The realm, given new life through the prayers and sacrifices of countless souls, may look to a brighter tomorrow. When the dust of our adventure is settled, I shall embark on a journey. I mean to find my own reason to fight for Eorzea. When I do, I will fight with all of my being. Okay. Good for you, kid. Ah, you little crazy kid, you. Like, start punching her arm. You've done so much for me, dancing. One day I hope to be able to repay you in kind.
Maybe in several expansions. We don't know.
I have no doubt but that you will continue to help those in need and grow ever stronger in so doing. I shall endeavor to do the same. And if the 12 are kind, I hope one day to become Eorzea's sword in the darkness, as you are. Maybe a rapier, even. I like rapiers. Come what may, you may rest assured that I will not be outdone by Alfred. It's not like he would get like a bunch of like satellites that fire lasers or something. That's silly. When next we meet, I promise that I will not disappoint you.
It's funny when you see that scene of Dancing doing a thumbs up. This goes to her back quickly because she actually just flipped him the bird. It's like, you think it's a thumbs up? Nope, it's the bird.
It's an alternative thumb, though.
This is the Choco Bro.
What?
I have no idea.
All right, that's fine. That was said and recorded for posterity.
Yeah,
Yay!
that's not going to come back and bite me in the backside anytime
No,
soon.
heck no, absolutely not. Hey, all right. Yay! It's good to get this done. Honestly, it really was.
Yeah.
It's genuinely nice to have that finished, and you got a new tasty chess piece out of the whole thing.
Oh no, yeah, now because I like this.
Yes. We'll see how long this lasts. That other chess piece you were wearing lasted a fair while, so I'll give it to you. You definitely settled. It seemed like you settled on an outfit.
Dragon stick.
Dragon stick. Oh no, it's a dragon stick.
Not a fan of it.
Yeah, that's a pretty nice stick. Excuse me. Anyway, that is going to be it for today's stream. As usual, thank you so very much to my husband, Wellshocks. That's a nicer stick. There we go.
And I'm always happy to help her. I love, like I say, I love doing these, and happy to continue doing Ozia Sundays for the next 4 more weeks.
At the very least. Speaking of future streams, we have lots more coming through the rest of the week like usual. On Monday, December 4th at 8 p.m. Eastern, MJ is going to be live with some Elder Scrolls Online. Tuesday, December 5th at 8 p.m. Eastern, MJ is back with her usual Guild Wars Tuesday stream. And then on Wednesday, December 6th, 2 o'clock Eastern, I will be checking out the demo of Islands of Insight, the co-op puzzle adventure game that has a demo out. So we'll be checking that out at 2 o'clock Eastern, and then later that same night at 8 p.m. Eastern, Larry and MJ are back together with another episode of Conan Exiles, the Usually they do some incredibly cool mods, so you absolutely want to check those out. Thank you so much for tuning in today. And like always, thank you so much to everybody for all of the support you provide Massively Overpowered. Whether you're watching our streams live or on demand, reading what we have to write on the website, or if you're doing generous things like donating bits to the channel, subscribing to the channel, whitelisting the ads on the site, or if you're one of our amazing Patreon supporters, no matter what you do, top to bottom, you're the fuel that keeps Massively OP going. We'll see you tomorrow. Until then, have a great rest of your day. Bye! Bye!